Hello, welcome to class. Today we'll be learning how to make a two-in-one Zaracap. Yes, that can be styled in three ways. And the materials we need for this class include your material. You can use Ankara fabric, you can use any fabric of your choice, but I'll be using a raw silk for this class. Yes, you need your marker, your chalk, your scissors, your tape, your sewing machine, and your matching color thread. So for this class, we have three parts. The class is divided into three parts. We have the cap itself, the twist, and the rows. Yes. So for I'll be showing us the various measurements I have here. For our marco, I have this is 17 and a half, but please make yours 18 or 20 by 3 inches. Yes, 17 and a half by 3 inches. This is all I have left. So when you're making yours, make sure it is 18 or 20 by 3. Then for the fabric here, I have I have 18 inches by 18 inches by 14 inches on fold. 18 by 14 inches on fold. This is for our Zara cap itself. Yes, 18 inches by 14 inches on fold. That is 28 inches when you open it. Now this is for the design that will be doing the twist. I have 17 inches here on fold, 17 on fold by 4.5 inches in two places. 17 on fold by 4.5 inches in two places. Now for the rows that I'll be making, to cut it in two places, but if your material is if the length is long enough, you can use you can just you cut it once. What I have 12.5 by 7 inches in two places. At the end of the day, that is 45. Sorry, yes, that's 45 inches. If you want to cut it to be just one, you cut it 45 by 7 inches. Ehen. So now we'll be going over to the sewing machine to sew the base. So we'll be sewing the base now. Watch what I'm doing. You can watch it over and over again. You place your marker and you take it in this way. So I'll fold in a little and sew. See, just fold it in. This is to make your work come out neat. Yes, I'll fold it in this way and sew down. When I'm done sewing, I'll show us. So I'm done sewing it now. As you can see, what I'll do, I'll be adjusting my marker. I'll adjust my marker to the midpoint. Yes, I'll adjust my marker to the midpoint. When I adjust it, I will check if it's equal. I will check if it's equal. If I'm okay with it, I will leave it. If I'm not okay, I'll say adjust it. Then having adjusted it, I want to take this. I want to hide these stitches so that our Zara cap will be neat. Okay, so I'll just gradually. I'll be pulling the stitches inside. Inside. I will do that gradually. I'll be pulling it inside. Just do that gradually. Though it depends on you, but to make your work beautiful, I will advise you do this. So I've done the adjustments as you can see. Yes, I've done it. And I'm okay with what I have. Let me just equalize this other side a bit with the other side. Let me equalize this other side a bit with this other side. The next thing, I will sew this edge down to secure my marker. I'll sew this edge down to secure my marker. I will also do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so I've sewn this side. Now I'll be sewing the other side. I'll be sewing the second side. Make sure that it's firm. Also, it's very close to your mark. So I've done that. Now I'll be measuring. I've done that. I'm measuring my head circumference. My head circumference is 22, and because this is a stretchy material, I'll be sewing it on that 22. Yes, I'll be sewing it on 22, which is 11 inches on fold. 11 inches on fold. Yes. So if you're making it for a client or you're making it for yourself, you just measure your head circumference and you sew it on that head circumference. Yeah. Okay. So like I said, mine is 22 inches. That is 11 inches on fold. So if you have a weaving machine, you can weave it, but there is how I'm going to make mine neat using a method I discovered myself. I normally use to sew my Zaracap. As you can see the Zaracap. So you see that sewn place now is inside. Yes, can you see that it's inside? It's not in the outer part. So it makes a Zaracap very neat. I want to size it if I'm okay with it with this 22. Yes, before I continue.